Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be working on this YZ 450F frame. I went down to the body shop supply yesterday and I was able to get this paint match. The original paint's a tri-coat, which is I'm told not much fun to spray, and they can't put it in a rattle can. So I ended up getting a very good match in a base clear in a rattle can. So now I know the color, I can go ahead and start prepping this frame for paint. Some of these spots that are rusty or hard to get at, I'm going to sandblast. Some of these easier spots I'm just going to sand and then prime. And the other reason I want to get going on this is the weather's supposed to be good next week, and here in Canada, once you get past the middle of October, all bets are off. It could be snow that sticks around. So if I get a chance to paint this outside next week, I'm going to take it, because it's not much fun painting in here. It's not exactly a paint booth. Plus everything gets covered in paint dust, and I don't want to deal with it. One thing I'm going to be doing is taking the MIG welder and filling these dents in the frame. One there, and there's one up here. And then body working that. Usually these old frames are all caved in here, but this one's actually not too bad. And then right before I paint, I'm going to build some skid plates that are missing. I'm going to make them out of aluminum. One there, and there's one down here. So that's what's happening. Let's get at it. So I did a little sandblasting, get all the worst spots done, all the crustiness and grease is gone. I didn't take all the blue paint off. This was stuck really well. It would really take me a long time to get off. So I'm just going to take the orbital sander and blend these spots, and then I can prime this frame. Okay, for primer, I'm using this 3-in-1 gray primer. This is made in Canada. I'm sure you could get something like that in the States or other parts of the world. I love it because it goes on nice. You can sand it right away. Like if it's warm, half hour, you can start sanding it. It really builds and fills the scratches. So for me, it makes more sense on these small projects than mixing up a can of primer and a real paint gun. Frame's all coated now, ready for paint. I'm going to leave this a couple days to harden up. And then I'll go over it with a gray Scotch brake pad, and then blow it off with air and hang it and hopefully paint it outside, especially because of that base clear. I did make a couple templates for where this these skid plates used to be. I was going to make it out of aluminum, but the local supply wants like $120 for a 2-foot by 4-foot sheet, and obviously I don't need that much. So I'm going to make it out of steel and paint it. So we'll start on that. So my primer's hardened up. I'm getting ready to paint it. I'm going to go over the whole frame with this gray Scotch Brite, a nice fresh one. Just lightly want to scuff it. It just gives the base coat something to bite into. Kind of set up out of the wind here. I don't want to waste paint in the wind. I got my base coat ready. I'm going to start spraying that. Okay, now I'm gonna let this tacked off for about half an hour. I'm gonna spray the clear coat. This is a two-part. So you take this red cap and you push that in. And that activates the hardener. So now you've got about 10 hours to spray this can before it turns to glue. Shake it really good. It also helps have a really good powerful flashlight because it can help you spot dry areas. So let's try this clear and see how it's going to go on. It did take the entire can of clear, so you're going to need 2 cans of base and 1 can of clear. I was just running out of clear as I was getting bored, but man, that's a sexy color with that clear coat on. After this clear started to tack off, I decided to bring it back inside just in case a bird craps on it or a bug lands in it or something. It's just perfect right now, so a little bit hair raising getting it back in the shop, but man, what a nice color. It's just like an iridescent blue. Too nice of a color for a dirt bike frame. If you're ever going to ride it, it's just going to get trashed, but that's the decision you have to come to if you're going to restore a bike. Do you look at it or do you ride it? Anyway, if you're wondering what color this is that I matched, it is a Nissan color. Looks like BW6. So if you've enjoyed this content, please drop a like and subscribe. It will help the channel grow. I want to thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.